Yo, what is up, YouTube? And for this topic, I'm going to talk about, I feel like personally, people, couples who plan on having a kid, bro, I feel like they shouldn't, you know, have a child if they are, extremely, like if they are extremely, like, poor, you feel me? I know it's a messed up thing to say, but if you think about it from the kid's perspective, bro, and like the couple's perspective, think about it. The couple, if they're extremely poor, they're most likely working paycheck to paycheck, right? You know, rent, having to pay rent, living by paycheck to paycheck, struggling to afford food maybe, having to, struggling to afford, necessities and stuff like that. And if you bring a kid into the world, bro, what do you think is going to happen to the kid? The kid will probably have to suffer due to, due to the poverty, due to, the family living paycheck to paycheck, just like, um, I'm just in general, the kid is gonna have to suffer, man. I speak on this because, growing up, man, my parents, poverty, bro, growing up, my parents did not have all the funds in the world, man. My family struggled a lot, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. My family struggled a lot, but, like, me and my siblings, we suffered, man. Me and my siblings suffered. So, like, I just, it makes me wonder why my parents had children. But now that I kind of like, you know, understand, where they're coming from, I kind of understand. But at the same time, they kind of put a dent into them, into their selves as well. They put a dent into their selves. And you know what I mean by that is they they had to sacrifice a lot, to raise kids, and they we they struggled even more, to be honest, because they had to work extremely hard just to be able to afford things, and eviction notices, affording food, being able to provide clothes for school, just stuff like that, bro. Like that's what I that's what I feel like couples should take into consideration before even bringing a kid into the world. I feel like they should have, like, at least, I mean, it doesn't have to be $1 million, but where they're, financially stable enough to, not have to worry about food, right? Not have to worry about food, rent, none of that bullshit. So, it's kind of like a little stress free, but, I just feel like in the times we're in now, things are going up, inflation, all that shit, right? And then all these new couples who are wanting to become, the new next up parents, right? Are having children in these trash ass times, bro, that we're in right now. Everything is literally up. Gas, food, everything is up right now, man. And to be honest, in this time, I definitely would not bring a kid into this world, bro. That would be fucked up, bro, for me to bring a kid into this world when, everything is just sky high, bro. But I feel like just maybe some people have to do what they gotta do, But I just feel like that. Why struggle from both ends, I want to make sure my kid grows in a comfortable, process, not having to worry about, poverty, not having to worry about, oh, what is there to eat, man? Or like, oh, there's no food in the fridge, or like, oh, we're getting evicted, and oh, we got an eviction notice, I mean, or oh, like, we don't have the money for this, like, not having the money to go like on a big trip, but like just like a money for, like, let's just say, like, um maybe like a museum or something, or like going to a park, or like a walk, going to like a festival, something, stuff like that, I want to be able to, I want to be able to make sure that, my kid grows up comfortable, rather than struggle, you know you know what I mean? And like, just especially like with, the times that we're in right now, bro. And just some people, they do bring kids into this life when they're just financially not in the right standing. They're not financially comfortable. I'm not. You don't have to be stable, but comfortable enough to where you don't have to worry about a lot of things, right? But it's just not me. I told myself I wouldn't have a kid until uh financially stable, comfortable, to where I don't gotta worry about other bullshit, to where I'm able to raise the kid and make sure they're all right while living comfortably too. So yeah, that's it.